Hello, my dear listeners. I am Eshat, your storyteller for tonight. Sit close, relax your heart, and let the rhythm of my words carry you to a world of wonder. Tonight's tale is one that still echoes in the hearts of the old ones, a story of mystery, fear, and fate. So listen well, for this is the mystery of the forest child. Gather close, my children, and listen with both your ears and your heart. This is not a story you will hear twice, for it carries the weight of secrets and the breath of the forest. It happened long ago, in the village of Oroaya, when the drums still spoke, and the spirits of the ancestors walked among the trees. There lived a woman named Abeni, the wife of Olovo, the brave hunter of Oroaya. She was hardworking, humble, and beautiful like new yam in the harvest season. But her joy was never complete, for after many years of marriage, she had no child. The women in the market often pitied her, whispering, "Abeni cooks for everyone's child, yet she has none to call her own." Still, she smiled, even as her heart wept. One dry season, Olovo and the men of the village went deep into the forest for hunting. For 7 market days, they did not return. Abeni, worried for her husband, decided to take food and palm wine to the edge of the forest to leave it for him, in case he returned hungry. As she walked through the forest path, the wind carried strange sounds, whispers, like old voices singing forgotten songs. But Abeni was a woman of faith. She placed the food on a flat stone near the sacred tree and prayed, "Spirits of the forest, guide my husband home safely. May his shadow never fall among the lost." Then she turned back home, her heart trembling but calm. That night, Abeni could not sleep. She dreamt of the same forest, but in her dream, the trees glowed like fireflies. A deep voice spoke from the darkness. "Your kindness has been seen. You shall carry a seed that belongs to no man, but it will change your name forever." Abeni woke up sweating, frightened but unsure of what she had heard. She told no one, not even her husband, when he returned from the hunt the next morning. Months later, Abeni began to feel weak. Her body changed. Her belly began to rise like the morning sun. The village women gasped, "Huh?" But her husband was gone for moons. How can this be? Olovo himself was confused. "Abeni, whose child are you carrying?" She wept and said, "I swear by the gods, I do not know. I only dreamt that the forest spoke to me." The elders gathered under the big Iroko tree. The priest of the village, Baba Ifajimi, said, "No sin has been committed here. The forest has chosen her. This child will bring a message from the old world." When her time came, thunder rolled though the sky was clear. Abeni went into labor, and strange things happened. The drums in the village began to beat on their own, and the wind carried the scent of fresh leaves. She gave birth under the same sacred tree where she once left food for her husband. The child, a baby boy, was born with a tiny mark on his palm, shaped like a leaf. The priest looked and whispered, "Ah, the forest has kept its promise." The boy, named Olautan, grew faster than other children. When he laughed, birds sang. When he walked, dry plants began to sprout again. No harm came near him, even wild animals would bow their heads when he passed. People feared him, but they also loved him. Whenever someone was sick, Abeni would place a leaf in the boy's hand and touch the person, and the sickness would fade away. The village became blessed. Crops grew taller, hunters returned safely, and the air smelled of peace. When Olautan turned 12, he called his mother outside and said, "Mother, the forest calls me home. Do not cry. My roots are deep, and I will always live in the wind and trees." That night, a storm came, and by morning, the boy was gone. But where he once slept, A tall tree had grown, its leaves shining like gold. The elders named it the Tree of Promise, and from that day, no one in Odoaya ever went hungry again. Moral of the story: sometimes, the greatest blessings come from mysteries we cannot explain. The earth hears the cries of a pure heart.